Today, we will be conducting an experiment in perception. Our background information is as follows. Concepts involved were selective attention, the ability to focus on one aspect of the environment while ignoring others. Automatic processing, reading is such an automatic process that it interferes with color naming. And interference in perception. When two types of information conflict, reaction time slows. Why does it matter? The Stroop Effect shows how perception is not just what we see, but how the brain filters, prioritizes, and resolves conflicting information. It demonstrates that the attention is limited and influenced by automatic processes. Our learning objectives today is, after completing this activity, participants will be able to explain how selective attention affects perception, describe how automatic processes like reading interfere with controlled processes, color naming, and predict when interference will occur based on conflicting stimulus features. They will be able to analyze reaction time data to identify Stroop interference. Our procedures and methods. Our materials needed would be a timer, a phone, stopwatch works, printed Stroop sheets, or you can have them on a PDF file uploaded to a computer, a smart screen, or a TV screen, and data sheets. The directions for the person conducting the experiment would be congruent conditions, color words printed in the same exact ink color, for example, red, purple, blue, pink, vice versa. An incongruent condition would be color words printed in mismatched ink, which would be the examples of the color red in blue ink. The instructions for the participants would be step 1, congruent condition. We would give our participant the congruent sheet, say name the color of the ink as fast as possible. Start the timer when they begin and stop when the last item is said. Record total time. Step 2 is the incongruent condition, which we will give the participant the incongruent sheet and repeat the same instructions, time then again. How I will be conducting the experiment, I will have the color up on my screen correctly, which is the congruent part. I will record my husband saying the colors and how he identifies them. We are going to take the time and then we're going to do it again for the incongruent. Now we have the active learning demonstration, the Stroop effect in visual perception background information. Perception is not simply the passive receipt of sensory input. It involves active processing by cognitive systems that prioritize, filter, and interpret information. One major component of perception is selective attention, the ability to focus on certain stimuli while suppressing others. The Stroop effect is a classic demonstration of how automatic processes, specifically reading, can interfere with controlled perceptual tasks like identifying the color of visual stimuli. Because reading is a highly practiced automatic skill, it competes with the perceptual task of naming ink colors. When the word meaning and ink color conflict, people experience interference, resulting in a longer reaction time with more errors. This demonstration highlights how perception is influenced by top-down processes, knowledge, experience, and expectations, and how automatically we can override intentional perceptual focus. After completing this activity, our participants will be able to identify how selective attention operates during conflicting perceptual tasks, explain how automatic processes interfere with controlled processes, and understand why perceptual interference increases reaction time. They will be able to compare reaction time data across congruent and incongruent conditions to illustrate the Stroop effect. They will relate the results to theoretical models of attention of perception. And now our experiment will begin. Are you ready for the experiment?
Yes.
Alrighty, we're gonna begin the first portion in 1, 2, 3.
Red, blue, purple, green, yellow, pink.
Okay, and he finished that in 7 seconds and 85 milliseconds. Are you ready for the second portion?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Red, blue, purple, green, yellow, pink.
Alrighty, and he finished the second portion in 13 seconds and 23 milliseconds. Why do you think you finished 5 seconds later in the second round?
Just, due to me wanting to say the color instead of what I'm reading.
Exactly.